Hello there, City College student. I'm Chris. I'm one of the media teachers here at City College, and I'm going to talk you through your City Voices ident challenge. Because you're probably wondering why you've just watched two Channel 4 idents from about 15 years ago, and you're probably wondering why that's got anything to do with you. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to do our own version of that for City College. So one of the things that we're going to do is we're going to answer about 7 questions. Now, you can do this either on your own or with a partner if you're in college, or if you're still isolating, or if you're still at home, you can do it yourself, but just filming yourself on your phone like I'm doing now. Now, one of the things that we do need to be aware of is that I have done this a few times, and currently I'm looking directly into camera, which can come across a bit intense in this challenge. So one of the first things that I want us to kind of remember is I don't want you to deliver it to camera, okay? What I'd like you to do is, as you're looking at your camera, yeah, just look a bit off, just there, okay? So that maybe it looks like you're talking to someone, okay? So you might answer your question just looking slightly off, okay? Second thing that you might want to do, I just completely didn't look at camera there. Second thing that you might want to do is pick an interesting background. Now, I'm in my garden, but as you can hear, there's a little bit of noise, a little bit of kind of background, yeah? And also, maybe it's not the most interesting shot. It kind of looks a bit overgrown, and I'm not a big fan of that yellow wall. So you might want to go somewhere else, like here. Now, this looks absolutely gorgeous, but as you might be able to tell, it's a little bit of wind, okay? So I might not want to pick here, although saying that, now I'm talking, I could probably give all my answers pretty quickly right now, okay? So, you know, try and pick a place that you think really represents you or that you find really interesting, okay? Back to you, Chris. Thanks, past Chris. So you're probably wondering what the questions are. I've got them right here. So, what did you miss about college or school during lockdown? What's the worst thing that you watched whilst in lockdown? Finish the sentence. I got so bored in lockdown, I ... Now, as you'll see on the questions, I've already written keep it clean. And the reason why we're saying that is because this might actually be like an official ident for City College. So although it might make me laugh having a nice smutty answer, please don't, because we just won't be able to use it. Another question is, who inspires you? When were you little? When you were little, what did you want to grow up to be? What job would you like to do in the industry, like the media or film industry or music industry, or, you know, kind of the creative industries? And what's the first song that you remember buying, although probably because you're younger than me, downloading, okay? Now, what I need you to do is answer those in order, okay? So open up the slide to that page and maybe have it ready for you. And like I said, try and keep the answers clean, you know, and what I need you to do is, if you remember watching the idents, the Channel 4 ones, the people in it, yeah, it kind of started with these weird answers, didn't it? And then you'd have someone kind of go, oh, and then kind of like incorporate the question. So can you incorporate the question in at least 3 of your answers, okay, and mix them up? You know, it doesn't need to be 1, 2, and 3 that you do the questions for. Just whack a couple of the questions in. And you can do it like you're just thinking about it, like, what's the worst thing I watched whilst in lockdown? Desperate Housewives. I didn't watch Desperate Housewives, but you get what I mean. I did watch Desperate Housewives. Anyway, so 3 things you need to remember. 1, don't deliver it into camera. Just do it slightly looking off. 2, make sure you're picking a really great background that really shows you off, okay, and doesn't have too much noise in the background. And 3, answer the questions in order, okay, and try to keep it clean, or definitely keep it clean. Then what we're going to do is we'll put on the slideshow where you can upload them. It'll probably be Classroom. And then what you'll be able to do is we'll chop them up, and then we'll actually have these idents, okay? Any questions, drop me a line, or any of the team a line, and hopefully you're having a great induction, and I'll see you soon.